Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all other Patreon exclusive content, visit patreon.com/raprankings.
Track 4, Watch Your Back, featuring Tony Yayo. Another 7+.
Mel, I'm just going to come out and say it. Flat 9. Dig me, baby.
Oh, you love it.
I love it. I've always loved it. This has always been my joint off this tape, particularly. It's my favorite song on the whole tape. I think it's a top 5 50 Cent mixtape song and maybe a top 10, top 15 50 Cent song overall for me.
Wow.
The beat is absolutely incredible to me. I think it is an original.
It's the keys, bro. That's what makes the beat good. It's the keys.
The beat's awesome. I think the hook is infectious.
Give him a little bit. We give him a little bit of the beat.
Oh, yeah. Let's give him some of this beat.
The guy gives him a beat, right? It's a good beat. It was hitting in the car, man. Let me tell you. All right, look. They get a little bit of the beat if they haven't heard it. Here you go.
You better watch your back. Motherfuckers is grimy down here. You get stuck upstairs and shot the fuck around here. So I move with Professor my hair, my own gear. Bitch trying from me and I'm booming right here. Watch your back. Niggas be on that bullshit down here. So I gotta move around with a full clip around here. Little sneaky motherfuckers are bullshit around here. Next thing you know, you waking up and it's just when I say I let a nigga
I love the beat, dude. You just heard the hook. I mean, for a mixtape song, for like almost like an underground kind of boom bap-ish kind of mixtape joint, the hook is pretty infectious. I think 50 raps with so much character and conviction on here. Then we get the Samuel L. Jackson.
I was about to say, you know why he rapped with so much character? Because Samuel L. Jackson told him, "Come on, 50, show up for me, man." So he has.
This is one of my favorite Who Kid drops. It's, "Come on, 50, show up for me, man." You know, Samuel L. Jackson. We get that run back. I said it's warranted. Money chorus, like a mix between a classic 50 Cent melodic chorus and a 90s New York gangster rap chorus melded together. In his verse when he's talking about, "They call me 50, my AKA is Two Gun Charlie, find me up at 4 in the morning catching a body." Listen, the way he delivers his shit is like, just, it's fun, but you could tell like he's really going at it, you know, like, and listen, Tony Yayo is just so underrated as a rapper to me.
Hold on, we can't go to Tony Yayo yet, man, hold on.
Time to play the game!
Time to play the game. Triple H, hip hop homophobia. The man said, "I ain't fighting with these redacteds."
Okay. That's good. He's saying
they said, Mel. They said, oh, right.
He's saying
maybe that's the interpretation.
He's abstaining from violence with the LGBT community. He doesn't want to fight with them.
Wow.
He's just using.
I need like a reverse version of the Triple H drop.
He's using crude language to just, you know, he's like Eminem, you know, where he's like he just throws that word around, but listen to what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And the reverse of the Triple H drop would have to be like, we got to find like the AEW Dynamite theme song or something. Does Tony Khan himself have entrance music?
I wouldn't know. All I know about him is he said, "Yes,
all right, that's what we need. We need that. We need that clip as the new anti-Triple H."
Oh, God. I mean, I was just going to reverse it, you know, and then daggone FL Studio real quick.
Oh, reverse Triple H.
Yeah, reverse Triple H. I got to take it back because Mools, we went to court. The G-Unit soldier proved 50 Cent's innocence. So here
50
we go.
50 Cent as Logan Roy, and I looked at my dad's plans, and they were better.
Here we go. There you go.
Scary.
It is.
Wow. Is that the gay agenda?
What?
We keep hearing of this gay agenda. You know, Boozy talks about it a lot. Like, is that it? Like, is that the gay agenda?
Yeah!
Anyway,
Uh,
Tony Yayo, I think he's such an underrated rapper. He's so funny.
Had the line of the song to me. Was I
Oh my
turn your
God.
head to a fishnet do-rag? Come on.
Come on, man. Like, but he said, yeah, the tech jam, but it really don't shoot bad. I'll turn your head into a fishneck do-rag. I
Come
got
on.
bricks of that raw sitting in that rice, man. And a long fofo when I'm at the dice game. You won't catch me slipping when I'm hitting them licks. I roll 4, 5, 6 with my hands on my shit. Listen, he is at this point in time, like early Tony Yayo out the gate wasn't the greatest, but by this point in time, like 06, 07, he really started taking off, and people still had their minds made up that he was whack and weren't listening to the fact that this dude was like one of the most entertaining presences on a track.
And then there was Mools, just the only one alone in New York talking about,
That boy is good.
you know.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
Yeah. I like Tony Yayo.
I mean, full disclosure,
If I was in New
you
York,
know,
I would have been there too.
I met Tony Yayo. I almost did a video for him. This is like 09, I think. Like the Art of War song for Tony Yayo off of Gunpowder Guru was the name of the project.
A fellow guru.
Yes, a fellow guru. Me and David went to the G-Unit offices, and we went for a meeting with Lloyd Banks to pitch Lloyd Banks something. And to be honest, I think I've talked about Lloyd Banks on here once before. Like,
Yes.
he was very shy and didn't have much to offer in the way of like ideas and stuff like that. He was like, I'm not going to say standoffish, but just very quiet and to himself. Like, we were doing more communication with like his manager who was sitting with him. But when Tony Yayo came in the room, and by the way, the guy's like 6'3", just like a tall, very tall man, but he was very gregarious, and like he came in the room, and the guy that got us in the room, this guy Romeo, he books all the women for the 50 Cent videos. So
Okay.
Yayo and Rome knew each other, so Rome introduced us to Yayo, and Yayo was just like the opposite of Lloyd Banks. Like, he showed us so much love. He immediately had ideas and shit he wanted to do, like shit from the jump. Like, he was mad cool. I'm kind of bummed about what happened with that situation, but it is what it is. We were supposed to do that video. We had a house rented. We had the treatment written up. Everything was good to go. And we had to get it done before he went on I believe, Before I Self-Destruct was the album from 50 Cent. He was supposed to go on tour with 50 for like 3 months in like Europe and Africa and like Chile and like all these places, Brazil. Like, they were about to be like going on a world tour. And we had about 3 or 4 days to get this thing done. And there was a blizzard in New York the day we were supposed to do this video. And it just got like, supposedly, we'll do it when he gets back, but it's a whole different 3 months.
Yeah.
Is like, that's a whole different, he's not even thinking about that project anymore,
Right.
So that kind of
Damn,
fell apart. But
Blizzo,
my
man.
experience, I gotta say, my experience dealing with Tony Yayo up until the day of the video shoot, where, I mean, I didn't blame him if it was a blizzard, he couldn't get to Long Island, but my experience with him was very positive. I mean, he was like really receptive to ideas. He was just like a very funny, cool dude. So, full disclosure, I've met the man, and I think he's awesome. But as a rapper, I think we wouldn't have approached him in the first place and said, oh, okay, like, here's, like, we do videos and stuff, like, you want to do a video with us or whatever. Like, we wouldn't have done anything like that if we weren't fans. We were fans of everyone in that room. 50,
Of course.
Banks.
G-Unit soldier.
Yayo, but Yayo was definitely like the coolest.
All right. Well, hey. Tony
And that's no
Yayo.
knock on Banks. I mean, Banks is definitely the better rapper between the two of them. But it's interesting because, like, Banks is really lyrical, but, the main knock on him is that he kind of is, like, stoic and lacks personality. And I feel like Tony Yayo makes up for all that personality So it's a good balance in the group. It's like, 50's right hand and his left hand. Like one of them is like, this crazy guy who's like, he's a character, kind of like he's way over the top with it. And then you've got this kind of low key, quiet to himself, but he's like the silent assassin.
Right.
But
That's
yeah,
what makes
I love
him a unit, folks. You forget G-Unit.
I
All
love
right?
this one, man. I just love it. I just think it's amazing.
I'm glad that you love it. People have to find things to love in this life, Watch your back, you love it. 7+ for me.
The beat is definitely the motivating factor here, but 50 100,000% rises to the occasion in terms of like the way he decided to attack it.
Right.
Like he's
With
not
vigor.
filling space. Yeah, it's with vigor, with a lot of personality and emphasis. So I'm a big fan of this record. Classic record.
All right. Well, you got anything else?
No, do you have anything else?
No. But,
All right, well then you better watch your back.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and
intend to.
I mean, you guys heard a little bit of it. The mix is blown out, but in a good way to me. It sounds good.
It's a mixtape.
Yeah.
All right. Mix
Well,
Mel is here to tell you it's a mixtape.
There's a blown out mix later, but it's in the vocals more so than the production.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know. It sounds blown out in a good, raw, sort of underground way. I like it.
Yes.
Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all other Patreon exclusive content, visit patreon.com/raprankings.